What? నేను అక్కడ డబ్బులకి తీసుకుంటాను. స్టేషన్
ఎవరు గుర్తుపట్టలేదా? చెప్పండి సార్. అది సార్ చెప్పండి. నేనా? హలో, ఎలా ఉన్నావు ప్రసాద్? బాగున్నా. ఉండండి, ఫోన్ స్విచ్ చేస్తాను.
హలో నాన్న,
ఈ ఊరు చూపేసి మీకు ఏమైనా ఉందా? ప్రసాద్ ఇంటికి ఏమైనా వెళ్తున్నారా?
అటువంటి ప్లాన్ అంటూ ఏమీ లేదు. ఒకవేళ ప్రసాద్ ఏమైనా
రావద్దు. రేపు 3 సంవత్సరాలు అక్కడే ఉండండి. నేను చెప్తానులే. డబ్బు ఏమైనా అవసరం అయితే ఫోన్ చేసి చెప్పండి. ఎక్కడికి మాత్రం రావద్దు.
తెలుసు నాన్న, ఎన్నేళ్ళైనా పిల్లమ్మని నాకు తెలుసు. నువ్వు హ్యాపీగా ఉండు. మీ కమిటీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ అందరూ సంతోషంగా ఉన్నారా?
వాళ్ళకు తగ్గలేదు.
నీకు గుర్తుగా
Hello everyone. Please wait for a few minutes more, like for the 2:10. We will start our meeting from the 2:10.
సార్, ఫార్మాలిటీ సార్ పూర్తయిపోయి
Schedule to joining 24 participants.
ప్రసాద్ కాస్త గట్టిగా నమస్కారం సార్. నేను కూడా వెళ్ళా.
Hey everyone. So where are you guys from? Like which place you are from? You can write in chat box. Like you are from this city, this college, or doing this thing. Like a introduction part. So you can write it in chat box. We can read it. Hyderabad, Bareilly, Pune, Mumbai, Haryana, Hyderabad, Kanpur, Kanpur से भी है लोग. Pune, Gurugram. Okay, there are people from all over the India. Nagpur. Where are you guys from in Nagpur? Like in which college? I have been there for 2 to 3 months for a training program in SBJN college in December. Rajasthan, Ghaziabad. Okay, AKGC. गलगोटिया से नहीं है कोई? Galgotia is most famous college right now, I think. Greater Noida. Banaras. Sanjay Kumar Jain. लखनऊ. लखनऊ तो नवाबों का शहर है. So I think most of the people have joined. Like we have 140. So before starting the session, I will introduce myself as well. So I'm Nikhil Kumar. I have done my BTech from CSGM University Kanpur and worked with I have a 2 year corporate experience with XLR Technology and XLR Edge Private Limited. And I have also worked as a full-time trainer for the XLR Geo and the I've done a specific CSR program in Nagpur SVGN uh, last year, December to January. So with the this program was sponsored by the Geo and Times of India. So after that, I've also worked with some other colleges in Mumbai and which was a online session. But in the Nagpur, I am doing a full time offline session. I provided the full time offline session for the Java full stack development, and I'm also working with TalentxMinds from last 1 year. So this is about myself, and currently I'm in Bangalore. Right. So everyone have idea why we are here right today, like what we are going to learn here. My hometown is in Jhansi, Uttar Pradesh. You have listened about the Jhansi ki Rani. Everyone, I think everyone knows about it. So I personally belong from Jhansi. Belong to Jhansi. So let's start the session for what we have gathered here. Wait a minute. I will share my screen. So my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are here in these. This is the slide 3. We don't. First, we will be learning about the introduction to software development, Java, and AI powered development workflow, which is like this is a day one, and it will be a foundation for our course. We will be learning about the basics of Java, why we need to do Java programming, or what is the software development, how we can power our development by using AI. So there are multiple things we can learn in this program as well. So this will be, you already know or aware about the, this program is for the next 30 days we will be continuously taking this program, right? So this is our day one. Yesterday it was a day zero for the induction on uh, about the syllabus or chapters we will be learning about. This is an introduction part where we will be learning about the Java. So this is our day one. So by the end of this program, you will understand how real software is built, how backend and front end work together, and how professional developers use AI to become more productive, right? So is this program is developed like we will think of like professionals. We can think like how software developer uh, work in the back end on the front end, and how they can integrate them both. So this is a class for some people who want to know how things built, or they are excited about to knowing about the how we can build some software or Java program using our own code, right? So before we begin, I want to clear one misconception. Many students thinks programming is difficult. How many of you think like program is difficult? Like trying to memorize programming is difficult. Programming becomes easy when you understand the logic behind it, right? So how many of you think like program is difficult? DSA is difficult. DSA, logic plus consistency. So anyone have idea we have two things like DSA in program. We have two things like one is DSA and other one is full stack. So here we are gathered to learn about the full stack. DSA is a essential part to develop our foundation, develop our logic building. So DSA is difficult, but if you have learned about the DSA, you can manage data more efficiently. If you don't know about the any DSA, how we will work with arrays, how we will work with array list, or how to use map. So if is there someone who can give me a real life example where we use stack? If we are discussing about the DSA, can anyone suggest me where we use stack? What is stack? Stack queue. You have learned it in DSA, no?
Yes.
Bracket
Say,
validation. For the real life
stack,
example, not the programming one.
stack like the stack of a plate means one by one we are putting the
Yeah.
items. Or
So in the stack, we will be putting things like top of one thing. Like we have a stack of books. So we put one book up, and upon that we put another book. So it will become like a stack. In that stack, we will allow to pull out the upper one first. So it follows which rule? LIFO or FIFO? Do you know about the LIFO or FIFO? LIFO,
yes,
right? Last in,
last
first
in,
out.
last.
So when we are using stack, we have a option to remove the last inserted object from the top. We can remove only from the top, and like that we have a queue. Queue where we use queue, like we are in
Banks,
ticket booking
banks.
lines or in the lines we use queue. So these are the some basic examples of DSA we use in our real life, right? So there is a example for the graph. Did you know about any application where you have used graph? Yeah, yeah, or you have seen using they are using graphs, you can tell me, like Google Maps. So in Google Map, people use graphs, so to get the to connect the dots, correct? Graph have multiple dots like nodes, they have nodes and they are connected to each other. So to find the distance, map use those graph algorithms to find the minimum distance or minimum path to that point, right? So these are the some real examples of programming you can do. After that, or so we are starting this program to learn about the full stack. So let me give you some simple example. Suppose I want to learn how to ride a bicycle. Can I become an expert just by watching YouTube videos? Can you guys become an expert just by uh, watching the YouTube videos, or
No,
can I become an expert just by reading a book? How I have
no.
mastered it riding a bike? I have to actually ride the bike on the road, right? If
We
you have
need
to
to
learn how
practice.
to ride a bike, you have to go to the road and you have to put your bicycle there and you have to ride it. You will maybe fall for the from the bike, and or you can get hurted as well. But if you try multiple times, you will learn it someday. It's programming work exactly the same way. So in programming, we have to write our first program, and every day after that we will keep improving, right? So today we will try to write our first program in and like everyone is listening, like there is AI is booming in our society. Like our day to day life is more dependent on AI right now. Everyone uses Chat GPT, Gemini, or other Claude. There are multiple AI softwares. Everyone is dependent on them as well, right? So you might have noticed that this course is called AI driven Java full stack. What does it mean? How do you think like we will be that doesn't mean AI will do all our work, but what do you understand by AI driven Java full stack here? Do you have any idea? Anyone have any idea?
We should use AI tools to work efficiently.
So that doesn't mean AI will all of our work. We will not learning AI how to do write a prompt, and it will miraculously gives us a program which will run entire enterprise software. But we have to learn it like a calculator, which help you calculate faster. We have to think it like as a calculator. So when we do math, we basically know how plus work, how multiply work, how divide work, how that equation will be solved. Then only we can use calculator to fasten our work, right? How to like calculator help you calculate faster. But if you don't know basic mathematics, the calculator won't make you a mathematician, right? So that apply in our program as well. Similarly, AI will help us become faster developers, but the understanding will always come first. So in this program, we will more focus on the basics of Java, basic of full stack development. After that, we try to make our work faster using AI, right? Not depending on AI directly. So most courses focus only on theory. Our approach is like something different. So we will try to code daily. Like in YouTube, you will get multiple series there. You can just watch them and forget about it. But here we will try to learn, practice, build, improve, and I will recommend everyone to push their daily code on GitHub as well. So you can be familiar with GitHub as well. So this is exactly how software engineers work in industry. Like they code, practice, build, improve, and after that they push their own code on our GitHub platform. So can anyone tell us what is GitHub or Git? They know about the Git or GitHub? Anyone know about the Git or GitHub? What is it? What it is? Versioning tool, right? We have a GitHub, which is a versioning tool. Why we need a versioning? Collaboration, version control tool, right? Using GitHub, what we can do? We can collaborate with each other. Like there are multiple people. In this training, we have almost 150 to 180 people, and we have given an assignment, or we are working on the. There are divided teams. Like there is a team of 10 people, and we want to collaborate with each other. But if we don't have any versioning tool, or we don't have any kind of structure which will uh, get our code updated regularly, how we will do it? We have to transfer our code on a pen drive, or we have to upload it somewhere else on a Google Drive, and then we share that Google Drive zip to other person. But what happen if someone has already made changes for that part of our code? What will happen? We lost our original code, or there will be mess up of our code. So to maintain these things, we use GitHub. GitHub is a platform which work as a remote repository for us, and Git is a tool which used to manage like using Git we can manage our local repository in our system. And using the GitHub is a software where we can upload our code, right? So there, if you have used the GitHub, you have know about the remote repository or local repository. So there are two types of repository: remote and local. Remote is our repository work on our system. Like we have created a folder on our system, and we have write our code there. And when we want to connect it to our remote repository is a cloud platform hosted on a GitHub, and we will connect it with our cloud platform. So what will happen? We will uploading our code on our remote repository, right? So we can maintain conflicts, we can collaborate with each other, we can write code, we can update versions like we have created a V1, V2, V3, V4. There are multiple versions of our code. In V1 we have launched initial product. After then we launch the V2 product, V2 version. There are some other features as well there on the V2 version. So that's how we will manage the versioning in the GitHub, right? So right now some of you might be a complete beginners. That's absolutely fine, right? We will be doing our code from the beginning here. By the end of this program, you will have your own Java full stack project on GitHub. More importantly, you will understand how to continue learning even after this course end. Now that you know what this program is about, the next question is, what exactly are we going to learn over these 30 days? Let's uh, in our previous class we have who have attended our previous class, they know about the roadmap we have shared. Everyone got the roadmap in their groups as well. So there is a course structure, like 30 days of intensive project based learning. After that, there will be a mentor and team. I will be personally mentoring you over the class, and our team is will be there as well to help you or support you in your for your doubts, or you have got any technical issues. We have uh, multiple platform running as well, like Ranko test, which will be we are improving that platform as well. So there will be, you can give some test, you can practice questions like lead code questions. There will be a coding environment as well, MCQs as well, so you can practice your code as well there. And after, we have a hiring platform as well, job platform, where you can uh, connect with other people, as other people or someone. Everyone have here like onboarded on HRM platform as well, so there you can directly connect with each other as well. So there is a group, intense group as well. So on that, in these group you can discuss. We will also create a discussion group there as well. So on that discussion group you can discuss your doubts as well there, right? After that, we have a Why learn Java in 2026 when we have multiple languages ahead of we have like Python? There are multiple languages we have, right? Why we will try to Java? Like Java is best language or Python is bad or JavaScript is bad? No, every language have their perks and benefit as well. But why specifically Java? Can anyone answer? Every language has its purpose. Like Python is used in ML AI programs, so multiple people are also interested here in the learning about AI ML as well. So why we learn Java when we have multiple languages there out there like JavaScript or Python, C++? So yeah, like secure language, oops concept, good for enterprise level applications. It is widely used by enterprises. We also have a software named as CV Forge, which is entirely running on Java microservices. So we built it for the CV, like their user can register and modified their CV or using AI platforms. So it is integrated with AI. It automatically create your semantic score, ATS score, and it can also optimize according to your job description as well. So we have built that platform using only Java, right? So we there is a wide community. We have multiple benefits to learn about the Java, like Python we use for the AI, data science, automation. JavaScript used for front end and full stack web development as well. Java we use Java for the enterprise application, banking application, large backend systems. Go, high performance cloud services. C++, why we use C++? For the games, operating systems, embedded systems. You use C++ for the, like where we have to prioritize our memory efficiency, like games, operating system, embedding systems. There we will use lightweighted, or I can say lightweighted and high efficient language like games, C or C has, we will use there these kind of languages. After that we have, so this is a 30-day developer roadmap we will be following. Like imagine someone for that. Now I've understood why we are learning Java, right? But learning any skills without a roadmap is like starting a journey without knowing your destination. So how will you know where we have to reach? Like there are 30 days Java application, 30-day full stack development program, and if you don't know what to achieve, what to do, what is your goal, you cannot reach there, right? So we are not learning Java full stack to learn, like only we are learning for Java full stack so we can write program or do things. In this journey you will understand how software works, how life cycle of software work, right? So there are, we are gonna build softwares, we are gonna, I'm not supposing you to make a high large platform or high uh, very complicated platform as well, but we will learn how a software really works in real life, how we manage it from scratch. Like there is a software life cycle as well, so we understand about it, how to think about like this program is more likely to manage you to think in a way a software developer can think, right? So in this program you will learn how to think in a software engineer approach.
So in this
So
program, we will learn. So I think you're familiar with.
wait, so we have Java and workflow, right? Dev setup, variance, flow control, GitHub, GitHub, AI tools. This is our Java workflow for the week one. So there is will be like a week one, week two, week three, week four, and finally our ending time. So here we will be learning about the Java and workflow. So for this week we will be learning about how Java works, what is the syntax of Java, how we can write our program in Java. After that, week 2, we will be learning about the OOPS design, classes, interface collections, etc. After that, we will dive into the Spring Boot and SQL. So this from there, we will be learning about the backend part. For this week 3, we all learn about the backend part. After that, there will be week 4, where we will be learning about the uh, in this week 4, we will be learning about the front end, right? After that, we have capstone and hire. So what is this? We will build our portfolio, we will build our some projects, we will deploy it on some platform, or we will use render or netlify, or we will try to use git and github to deploy our program as well, right? So these things we will do in our this 30-day program. Now that we have seen our learning roadmap, let's understand something very important. Have you ever wondered how applications like Swiggy, Amazon, or WhatsApp are actually built? Right? Do you have wondered like how the applications like Swiggy, Amazon, or WhatsApp they are built? Many students think they can personally build the entire application. This is not true. Software development is a team effort. In this program, we will learn how to collaborate with each other as well. So software development is not a single person job. It's a job of multiple person, where we have software development, we have QA, designers, managers, and we have team members as well, team lead, and some QA testers. They all they all make a software development team, right? So we will learn about it initially, how to collaborate with each other. Like for a real life example, I can say use Swiggy, right? Imagine you are hungry, you open Swiggy, you order a pizza. Does the pizza immediately appear at your home? If you order a pizza on Swiggy, it directly come to your house in seconds? No, right? It takes many things happen before it reaches you, right? First, what will happen when you order a pizza or you open a Swiggy app? What will happen? It asks you to log in, right? There will be a login screen, you have to log in your account. After that, what will happen? You will search for the pizza, you will edit it into your cart. After that, when you edit it in your cart, you will order it, right? You interact with the payment gateway as well. So maybe Swiggy is using payment gateway of Razorpay or some other applications. So there are multiple things. Uh, it's not important that Swiggy doesn't have their own platform for the payment gateway as well, right? It is not necessary. They can use any other platform as well, like Razorpay, Paytm, or PhonePe. There are multiple things. So they are separate application, but they are interacting with each other. So how after that, they you have ordered, it goes to restaurant, have some chefs, they will prepare your pizza. After that, some delivery boy come and deliver it to your house. So that's how this process goes, right? And it is repeated every time. So before starting any development, we have to learn about the client requirement. We have a so we have to learn about the client need. What the client need first? Everything start with a requirement. The founder of Swiggy says, I want people to order food online. That's just an idea, no code has been written yet. But after some time, when he get the proper requirement that he want to deliver food of the people, deliver food to the people house directly from a app, right? So this is an only an idea, there is no code written. But now business analysts sit with the client, they ask question like, what feature do you need? Login, payment, delivery tracking, ratings. So there will be something we have to decide first before writing code. Without understanding the problem, developers cannot write code. So first we have to learn how to deal with the problem. What is the requirement we have to build, right? We have to collect full requirement before writing any code. So imagine if I tell you, build me a house. What's your first question? I say that I need a house. Just build me a house. What will be your first question? Lay foundation or structure of house, architecture, map, blueprint. Correct? We will ask for the blueprint. We ask for the location. What is the location? What is the budget? What is the procurement of resources? These are the some questions we have to ask, right? So this follow in our development project as well. First we need to learn about what is the requirement client have, like client need. We have to understand our client need, then we will be have to understand our requirement, then we will what we will do, UI UX design. UI UX design, what is the UI UX design there? Blueprint, right? We will create a blueprint for the client and ask to approve it. If they have to change something, they ask us to change these things, like we need 2 rooms or we need 3 rooms in this part, we need a puja house as well. So these are the some requirements we will have to ask to the client. According to that we will create a blueprint for the client. After that, after requirements are finalized, designers create the screens. Who decide where the login button should appear? Who will decide like where the login button should appear, where the sign up button will be appear, how, what are the color code we will be deciding there? So we can ask it to the our client as well, or designer show them some prototypes, like showing a prototype in the when we build our house, or when we have to paint our house, what designer show, what the color, when we go to the color paint shop, what they will do, they show us our some shades of colors, they show some pictures of house already painted on this color, like. So like designer will designers, what will designer do, they create some screens and they decide where the login button should appear, how the alignment of this house will be. So these are the things, like if we open a WhatsApp mentally, right? Everyone have WhatsApp in their mobile. So when we open a WhatsApp, what we will do? See the green send button. There will be a green send button to send the message, the chat screen, the status tab. All of these were first designed before developers started coding, right? So first designers do create a Figma design. Um in Figma they design how the screen will look, what are the color combination we have to use, what are the things we have to align there, or what are the text, font color, font weight, font size, all everything will be decided before the coding. So this is a software development life cycle we have. So after that, what will happen? Designer, after designer, developers enters in the room and started design their front end. So front end developer convert those design into a real website or application. After that, what will happen? Everything you can see and click, buttons, images, text, forms, is all of this thing are front end. After the what have, like we open a Amazon, everything you see, search bar, product image, add to cart button, reviews, is all of this is front end. So this is a full stack program, right? We are learning about the full stack here. So we have to understand everything about the software development life cycle. Like we have to collect the client need. After that, client, when we get the client need, we have to convert it into the requirement. After we convert it into a requirement, we just have to, when we get the requirement, we have to design, we have to approve a design for our client, right? We have to create a design, like how many screen we need, what will be the color code, what will be the front, how it will look. After that, front end will be developed by us. we have to design or develop the front end. After that there will be a most important part, which is back end. uh, if we created a front end part, but it is clicking nicely, when we are clicking it is showing us flowers or some animations as well, but it is not working anything, it is worth it? Client will buy it for us, client will satisfied. Like we have created a very beautiful design, we are clicking there, it is showing us some designs or animations, but there no work is done there, so client will not accept it, right? So then we have to go for backend, where backend enters, where our Java enters. So what we have to do, we have to create a backend there. What will backend do? Front end only collect information, backend what backend do, it makes decisions. When we have to submit some form, uh, like there is a form, and there is multiple fields there, we have filled all these fields, and when we click on the submit button, so there our backend comes, and it collect all information, store it, or it can provide us some result of that part, right? when you uh, when we give a test on a site, what will happen, there is question, there is multiple options, when we click on an option, it will select it, and when we submit it, what will happen, it goes to the backend, it check if your answer is correct or not. If it is correct, it show you green mark, or if it is wrong, it will show you red mark, or there will be like it doesn't give you marks, right? So that will happen in the backend. Like a Google Pay example you can take. Suppose you have sent 500 to your friend, should the app directly transfer money? Like you have a Google Pay and you have to send 500 rupees to your friend, should the app directly transfer money to your friend? No, right? It have to process that information, it have to first verify that you are the owner of that account, it will verify your UPI pin, it will verify the transaction connection, account exists or not, then it will try send it to the your friend account. Money will receive by your friend after these whole process is done inside your backend servers, right? So backend, what will backend check? Is user logged in? Is balance available? Is account active? Or is receiver valid? If there is no receiver, whom we are sending the money, right? Is transaction safe? If every condition is maintained or secured, then only money is transferred, right? This decision making happens in the backend, and Java is one of the most popular backend technologies. So we will be learning about the Java here. After that, we have database. What is database? Anyone know about the database? What is database? What is this? There are multiple database available. What is database we used? Used to store data like images, text. There are different types of database we have, but we will be using. We also be using multiple databases. Like in each program have multiple databases. Some program use MongoDB, some program use SQL, some program use Oracle SQL, or some program also use Redis. There are multiple kind of database. And why we use database? To store our data, right? Why we use our database? After the backend process everything, where should the information be stored? Database, right? We have to store all the information inside our database. Example like orders, messages, bank balance, attendance. These all the data we have to store. Everything is stored inside database. एग्जाम्पल अगर हम लोग लें तो फर्स्ट वी हैव इमेजिन इंस्टाग्राम. If Instagram had no database, would your photo still exist tomorrow? If Instagram doesn't have any database, our photos, message will exist after refresh? No, right? Because if Instagram doesn't have database, it will not exist tomorrow, right? After that we have a testing. So why we use testing? Imagine Swiggy accidentally charges 5,000 inside of 5 instead of 500. What will happen? Like we have ordered five something which have value of 500, and it charges you 5,000 rupees, and 5,000 rupees is deducted from your account. What will happen? अगर हमारे पास एक ऑर्डर है उसमें हम लोगों ने क्या किया, 5,000 का ऑर्डर था, वी हैव अ ऑर्डर फॉर दी 500 rupees and 5,000 is deducted from our account. What will happen? Never order, complain, then refund. So it will create a mess for Swiggy as well and us as well, right? Like, so to maintain these things, that's why software is tested. Before deploying any software, we try to test it properly. So testing, what will happen? Bugs check, security, performance, everything we have to test it before the deployment. So this is a part of our uh, software development life cycle as well, right? After that, like imagine buying a new car. Would you sell it without testing the brakes? Or software is tested the same way? Like when we go to purchase a car, we also take a test drive for it as well, right? Before taking it home, we try to check everything is good or not, every part is new or not, or some part is replaced before the delivery, right? So we check everything first, then we take it home. So this apply on our software as well. After that we have deployment. After testing, the application is uploaded to cloud servers. Why cloud servers? Can anyone tell why cloud servers, not on your local machine? Why to pay someone to host your program when you can just host it on your own machine as well? Hosting own server is expensive to manage high load or high traffic, right? So that's where deployment is come in our scene, right? When we deploy it on cloud, we have, can anyone tell me two or three some cloud providers name? Like what are the some cloud providers we mostly use to deploy our program? AWS, GCP, Azure, DigitalOcean, right? These are the some famous cloud provider which we use. So mostly we use AWS, and there are multiple things like Azure or GCP, Google Console, right? After the cloud deployment, what will happen? We deliver it to our users or start logging. What is logging here? Like we are deliver it to our student, like we have deployed something and delivered it to our users. There are multiple users registering in our platform. They are doing some, performing some actions on our platform, and what will happen after that? Does our software development life cycle is ended or not? Once user onboarded on our program, what will happen? Maintenance phase, right? We will be handling with the live data there. Testing, we have already tested it, but what will happen? There is sudden surge of applications on our platform, or sudden surge of interaction of on our platform. What will happen? It can crash, or we have to monitor it. And maintenance, like we have to monitor it properly, we have to maintain it. Like after the development, we also have to check about the bugs. Like anyone can do mistakes, right? When we are creating any program, anyone can do mistake. So when we deployed it on our program, on our software, like, or we when we deployed our software on our cloud, what will happen? We have to maintain it as well. We have to check everything is working fine or not, something is not breaking, or there is some issues. If there is some issues, we have to maintain it as well, right? When people start using the application, development doesn't stop, right? User reports bug, new features are requested, like we need some new features. So it is a never ending life cycle as well. Like it can grow daily if requirements are there. So like when they started Swiggy, there are not that much features, right? So in Swiggy there are not that much feature, not in, nor in Zomato, nor in Ola, Uber. But right now they are delivering Instamart. Swiggy launched its Instamart, Zomato launched its Blinkit. So they are expanding new features as well in their platform. So these are the some new features and modules we have to introduce in futures as well. So development will still be going on. So developers improve the application continuously, right? Look, so what we have learned about the our software development life cycle, right? Front end shows information, back end process information, database store information, testing verifies information, deployment deliver the application to the user. All these people work together, right? In software development life cycle, everyone is working together. So AI can replace all these people. So what do you think, guys? AI can replace all of these people directly. Like there is a multiple things to do in our software development life cycle. Can AI replace each and everything? Correct. So in AI, currently we have multiple things like Claude or anti-gravity. There are multiple things AI can build, but it cannot build on their own. We have to monitor it. We have to check, give it proper instruction to develop it, right? So yeah, AI can assist. So what we will be using to make our development fast? AI. AI will assist us to develop code efficiently, faster, and like first what will happen? Like there need someone need to deliver a program to their client. So what will happen? They have to if they have to deliver that program, they take 1 month. There are some program as well, software as well, they take year to develop it. But using AI they can develop it more, way more faster, like in 3 months, 4 months. They can reduce the timeline of their work, they can improve their code. So this is the thing we can do using AI. So, how many of you think like software developer spend the whole day writing code? How many of you think like software developer write their code whole day they write code, right? Software developer write code after taking creating a proper plan. They are most of the time goes in the meetings planning. And professional developer don't spend 8 hours typing code. They spend a lot of time understanding problems, discussing solutions, testing and improving existing systems. So these are the something. Let's see how a normal working day of a software developer looks, right? Everything starts with an idea, image, and after idea we will discuss about the future feature. After that we have to schedule everything, schedule the meetings, scheduling the plan, and after that we have to deliver developer start coding. Before that, they need to understand the requirement. So these are the some things we learn in our software development life cycle, right? So there will be a planning, coding, and we will doing testing as well. So these are the something we have to learn in this program. So right, the modern development loop, what is idea and requirement specs, plan and organize tasks, write code locally and collaborate with AI, test and code review, automated deploy and monitor. These are the things we developer do in day-to-day life. So what is your professional development stack here? Like JDK, IntelliJ. These are the some things we require in this program. These are the some tools we need in this program. So we will be discussing about the we are using JDK 21. Why JDK 21? Because it is a latest and stable version of Java. So we will be using JDK. What is JDK? JDK is a Java development kit which will help us to compile and run our Java code. Then we have IntelliJ IDEA. What is it? What it is? IntelliJ IDEA is a industry standard Java IDE. What do you understand about IDE? IDE is like many of you used VS Code, right? So we will be using VS Code as well. But for Java, we prefer IntelliJ IDEA. After that, we have to install Git in our local machine as well before the program start, or before the doing any code we have to install these softwares in our laptop, right? So we need to install Git, we have to create a cloud account on GitHub, we have to install Postman to test APIs. But when we need anything, we will inform you from before. So first we need these four things, right? JDK, IntelliJ IDEA, Git, and GitHub. So we have to install all of these things. So this for the first week, or for the first week we need only these four, right? So make sure for from the next class you will have JDK, IntelliJ IDEA, Git, and GitHub. Git is installed in your local variable and local environment, and GitHub you have a GitHub account. So these four things we need in this program. So we have discussed about Git and GitHub already. It is a collaboration engine. AI in software development, your Copilot. What is Copilot? Bit which will help you to drive the code in some manner. Like in a fast way, you can write using AI. You can write code in fast manner, debugging logs, writing documentation, refactoring format, generating unit test, writing README files. These are the some productivity use case of AI, right? So, right, documentation is the worst headache of for the software development before AI. But after AI, most of the people mostly rely on the AI to write their documentation properly, because you suppose you have to write a 100-page documentation manually. What will happen? You will writing everything each and every line, and you will become frustrated writing these things. You But after AI, what you can do? You can just explain your problem to the AI. It can just it can really give you a good and well documentation for your problem. The golden rule of code ownership: never commit code generated by AI that you cannot explain line by line. What is this rule? Can anyone explain? What is the third this what is this? The golden rule of code ownership. What is the golden, right? We cannot push code directly without understanding it. So AI can sometimes what happen, we have generated code from AI, it can entirely change your functionality, what earlier it was or what you need. So what you have to do, just read each and every line you have written by the AI, you have to know what it is written, how it works, and what will be the effect of that code. So we just don't have to rely on AI proper. After that, what we have, AI code of conduct, right? Understand first, code yourself, then use AI to improve. Explainability test. First we have to, what we don't have to do, never copy paste code from AI. Understand first what is the problem, what we have to write. After that, what we will do, code yourself. We have to write our own code, write the first implementation by hand. AI should only edit and polish, not originate. After that, we have to use AI to improve our code. We can use to format code, formatting review, writing test cases, and summarize doc string. So here we will use AI properly. Explainability test. If you can't explain your code, it doesn't count, right? If you don't know what you have written, you it doesn't count, right? If you have given a prompt, do this thing, and it delivers you something, but you don't know what it works, how it works, and what are the code you have written, so it doesn't mean anything for you. Uh, After that, intro. What is Java? A battle tested language. Why it is a battle tested language? Developed by James Gosling of Sun Microsystems in 1995, now owned by Oracle, maintained and owned by Oracle right now. So Java is a language which can fully object oriented, strong static typing, rich standard APIs, multi-threaded and performant, and it has a feature, write once run anywhere. What it means, write once run anywhere? Can anyone tell what it mean, write once and run anywhere? Once we compile our code, it can run in on any machine. So once we compiled, it will become a platform independent, right? So I have written a program in my MacBook, and I transferred it to the Linux platform. It will run there as well, and it is a robust and highly secure. Runs within a secure virtual machine sandbox, automated memory management by garbage collection. So it has a proper security managed. That's why some banking application, multiple financial application prefer Java. After that, Java ecosystem. Java ecosystem. What do you understand by Java ecosystem? System? What do you understand by Java ecosystem? It has JDK, JRE. It has JDK, JRE, JVM. What are these? Did you know about these things like JDK? What is Java Development Kit? What is Java Runtime Environment? What is Java Virtual Machine? Can anyone tell? I have in previous slide I have show you like we have to download JDK 21. What is JDK? It is a development kit which contains JRE, JVM, and these tools are used to run our program. We to compile our program. We use these things to run and compile our program, right? So we have JDK. It contains developer tools, compiler, Java C, debugger, packaging tools. And what is Java JRE? Java Runtime Environment. To run our program, we require core libraries like jar, util, math, Java Virtual Machine. After that, we have JVM. JVM contains class loader, JIT compiler, garbage collection. So what JVM do? It execute compiled bytecode class files. So, right, what is there after that? So how Java execute your code? We have source code main.java. There is a Java compiler. We have Java compiler. We run Java C command. What will it do? It convert our Java program into a bytecode. Bytecode is a machine understandable code something. So interpreter, we have interpreter which understand our bytecode. There will be a main dot class. After that we have JVM, JIT compilers. They what they JVM and Java Virtual Machine JIT. What it will do? It execute our program. It execute our bytecode class, right? So that's how our program run. If anatomy of hello world, what is hello, why we write use hello world in our program, right? Like it's a fundamental program. When we start any programming language, we try to write a hello world program, right? You can write anything, so that's not a anything, but it has a syntax as well. So in our Java there is multiple things we will understand in our upcoming classes. So there will be a public class hello world, public static void main function. After that we have a system out print ln hello world. So this is a basic hello world program for our Java. So in this, what we will have today, we are not coding anything. From the tomorrow, we will start, and when everyone have their code set up there, like they have JDK installed in their program in their machine, they have IntelliJ IDE, and they have configured Git and GitHub. So we will start writing program from there. So what is class? What is class? First, we have a class. In Java, all code resides in classes. The class name must match the file name exactly. So there is a one rule that her there will be a multiple code we can write in a class, and that main class or we can say public class have the same name as their file name. So like if we create a hello world.java, then we have to name our public class as a hello world, right? So there will be a naming convention as well for the functions, methods, and classes as well. So first cap letter is capital, and after that we use camel casing in methods as well. So what it will do? First, we have a hello world class. After that, we have a main function. Main function have some string args, and after that, what we will do? It will print our hello world in our compiler. So this is a basic hello world.java program for our. Uh, I think everyone knows about these basic things if they have learned about the Java initially. So to wrap up, so this will be your assignment for the tomorrow. So from tomorrow we will start writing code, and we will learn about the basic Java variables, uh, variables of Java, and there will be multiple kinds of classes. We will understand about the public access modifiers, and everything about everything like basics of Java we will learn in tomorrow class. So what you have to do? You have to install core environment stack, install JDK 21, IntelliJ IDEA community, and Git configuration. And there is a like you can write a and run hello world program as well from yourself, and create repository and push code. If you don't, if you cannot do it, we will do it in tomorrow class. I will show you how to do it, but please prepare it priorly from your side as well. So for today, there is a quiz. You can write your answer in your chat box. Which component is responsible for compiling Java code? Can anyone tell what we use to compile our Java command, Java code? We mostly use JavaC command to compile our Java code, right? After that, we have a question like, what is the correct file extension for a compiled Java bytecode file? We have seen it in our previous slide, right? What is the extension after the compiled Java bytecode file? Compiled. When we compile our Java code, what will be the extension for the Java bytecode file? Dot class, right? It will be a dot class. This file contains bytecode that can run on any Java virtual machine. So there will be, right, in previous question we have, what will be the previous question? What was the previous question? What we use to compile our code, right? So someone is many of you saying that JVM done compilation, but Java compilation, JVM, what JVM do? JVM run compiled code on their system. We can run compiled byte code on our JVM, right? And once we compiled our Java code, it convert in our dot class file. So dot class file contains byte code. What is the primary difference between Git and GitHub? What is the primary difference between Git and GitHub? B. Git runs locally. GitHub hosts repository online, right? So we have Git and GitHub. Git runs locally. GitHub hosts repository online, right? Git is not a database. Git only runs on Mac. GitHub. These are the some wrong answers. What does Java's write once run anywhere means? Write once run anywhere. What it what it does mean? You can write code on paper. तो बकवास है. Compiled bytecode dot class runs on any OS with a JVM. Java code runs without an operating system. You can run Java program inside a web browser only. What is the, can anyone tell what is the language which runs on web browser mostly? JS, right? So it will be a, for this question we have, it will be a Java bytecode class runs on any OS and with a JVM. Next question. What is the golden rule of using AI tool in this developer program? Can anyone tell? What is the rule we have set for this AI program? C, right? Someone is saying B. Never write code by hand, rely completely on prompts. ट्राई करके देखना एक बार. It will create, no doubt it will create something, but it doesn't matter that it will work properly. If you don't understand anything, don't submit it, right? Never submit code you cannot explain line by line. So before submitting any code, you just have to understand it fully. So what we have to do, understand what we have done today, understand software lifecycle roadmap timeline, installed, and we have to do it in assignment like install and initialize developer tool stack. From it will be a, we have to create a program and just post it in Git. Can anyone tell me the command you can use to post your code on the GitHub? Can anyone tell what are the command? Git push, right? Before push you have to add it in your local repository. After that there will be a set of command you have to run to push your code on GitHub repository. First will be a git add. After that we have to git commit your, what commit do it, uh, labelize your push, right? So if you are pushing some initializing a git repository and you are pushing it first time, So you can say initializing our code or setting up code in our git commit. So when users say their program, what is the changes in this commit, they can initially learn about by reading the heading of that commit, right? After that you do git push. Okay, so you just have to do these things for today. Just install and initialize developer tool stack. After that, create and compile first hello world Java program and post it on your GitHub repository. To we are someone is saying that everyone know basics, but I have trained multiple times multiple students. So I have faced one regular problem that everyone know multiple student know about the basics of the Java or basic of the programming language, but some of them are beginner for that as well. So we have to start with the beginners here, and we will be, it is a 30-day program, so we are not going that uh, deep much as well, but we will try to cover each and every topic we have in Java. So you will understand fully what you are building, what you have to do when you stuck in any problem. So this will be our full life cycle for this program, right? So from tomorrow we will try to code more, theory less, and this will be the rule for our next 30 days as well. This is our first day, that's why we rely on completely on theory as well, because yeah, we will share this slide to you as well. So it contains only basics, what we will be learning about for the 30 days. If anyone have any doubt, they can ask as well. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, you had told me like Python is the better language for AML and all. So then why are we like I joined as an AI intern. So why are we using Java now? You can just use.
You can connect who are the interns here for the AI, ML, or QA. They can connect with the Ripudaman or Danis for their queries like this, right? So this is a open program for the learning about the full stack as well. There are multiple interns as well for the Java full stack, or there are multiple interns as well here who are joining this program to work as a full stack developer as well, right? So you can write your query to the Danis or Ripudaman.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, guys, installation takes some time. So if I try to cover it in this 1 or 2 hour duration, it will not be possible to show each step for the installation, like downloading JDK. It has very easy steps. You can directly ask AI as well for the installation. So like if you have to install JDK, yeah, I will also share you the guide, step by step guide for the installation as well. And you will get the installation guide for the JDK. You have to download it in your system. You have to how to install it. There will be everything in this thing. After that, we need IntelliJ IDEA. So IntelliJ IDEA is very easy to set up. Just download the community version from the Google and uh, use your it will show you a prompt where you can directly install step by step. So it is easy. For GitHub, you have to create your own account on GitHub by going signing up on GitHub. And for the Git, I will share you the whole setup guide to install it in your local system, right? So it will all be provided to you in your groups. Make sure everyone have completed their installation before the next session, so we can directly jump on the writing code. It will be better, and because you cannot learn many things about from the theory. When you write the code or when you perform code, because it will make changes in your writing, like how you are understanding the code. It all change when you write code on your own code, right? So we will be doing it in from the next class, correct? And if you have any doubt, you can directly ask in group or directly to the Danis.
Okay.
So thank you
Thanks, Nikhil.
guys.
I hope we're done with the session.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So thank you everyone for attending the session. So hope it was productive. So can I get some feedback in the chat? How was it? Did you guys enjoy it well? Can I just get the feedback in the chat, guys? I'm just looking for the feedback. Amazing, amazing. Really glad that you people are loving it. Okay. Okay, thanks everyone. So moving forward, guys, as I have announced yesterday that we will be having assessments as well. So I will be sharing a form where you have to update with some details. So we will be sharing you some credentials of the assessment platform where you will be able to track the curriculum and everything. It will be mentioned in a streamlined manner. Okay, so I will be sharing the form in the groups where you guys are present. So you have to fill that form and you will be receiving the access of the assessment platform. So you have to confirm that you are able to log in there or not. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks everyone. See you all tomorrow with the same motivation and with the learning pace. Okay. Thank you all.